Hello everyone, it's another morning, back to work. I just forgot that it's my gross part of my day. Well, not gross, but not pleasant. And you can't see anything. Oh, I should do more than one into the bathroom at a time. I have to do it every morning. And now the difficulty of trying to carry a million things at once. Now, trying to position the phone so it won't fall, so you guys don't fall in the sink for the millionth time. You guys seem to love the sink. I went on TikTok live yesterday, and it was actually pretty fun. It's been fun lately, but I have to slow down. I don't want to wear myself out with it. But there's a certain person's face that I want to see every day, but I also don't want to wear myself out so that I'm a miserable, grumpy butt. At the same time. So, I might not go live today just so I can recharge. Somehow I have to talk to her on the phone at some point. Hopefully. I don't know. I might completely change my mind by the end of the day. Who knows? Okay. Focus. But I don't know. I think that's another reason I like TikTok is because we had a discussion about ADD or ADHD, and to find that a lot of other people who have what am I trying to say? You can relate to, who know how it's like in your brain, and they're like explaining it the same way you do. Yeah, it's nice to know there's people out there who experience things similarly to how you do. It's not making any sense at all. Like this one, one of the guys I was talking to, I don't want to mention their names because I don't want them to expose, but I guess, because his name's sort of common, I can say it, we're just gonna call it, we'll just call him Joe. He said, he's like, my brain's like a, interstate or something like that. Just keeps going. Yeah. It never stops? Yeah. Basically, yeah. It's like having ADD or ADHD. It's like my brain constantly, even when I'm supposed to be sleeping, my brain is constantly going. But I never want to change it or medicate it because it's a gift. Yeah. Yes, it exhausts me and aggravates me, but I also don't know who I would be or how I would be without it. But I think a lot of people like to find people that they can relate to it so they don't feel so alone. And TikTok sort of does that. It's not all just, teenagers doing their little dances. There's some of that, but there's like a community. It's it's sort of like therapy to me. Joe also asked me how I make my videos. I usually don't know what my videos are gonna be about until like maybe 5 minutes beforehand. And if someone asks me to duet them or something, I usually need a little while to figure it out sometimes. Because it's like, sometimes I can click it right away and figure something out, but, those are a little more difficult for me. They make my brain work a little bit more. Which I enjoy, but, it's not like when I'm making my videos by myself where I'm just running through songs or filters and just seeing what song I listen to it hits me and I get an idea and I just go with it. Again, I don't know if I'm making any sense or if I'm talking clearly at all. I had another panic attack last night, which was not fun. But I asked Matthew, my partner, if I didn't ask him, I told him about it. He's like, "Oh, is there any big changes got going on in your life?" Well, yeah, Yeah, a huge change. And, she, she's these. Uh, the huge change is this girl named Michelle. And, that's probably why I had a, anxiety attack because my autism's like, this is a lot of change, and and I have no clue what I'm doing. And it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad that most of the people that I interact with have simple names that you can't really trace back to anybody because if they don't want to be on YouTube, it's not like anyone could tell it's them. I don't know why I just opened that. But it's also why I'm not going into too much detail about stuff, because I don't want it to give anything away that might they don't want me to give. I don't know how it makes sense at all. And I have to learn to keep moving instead of stopping when I'm talking to you guys, because I need to get ready for work on time. Oh yeah. Anyway, Patrick, I'm like, you can discuss this with your YouTube channel when you wake up. Right now, you need to sleep and get some decent sleep so you can work and function like a as normal as I possibly can. I'm never gonna normally function normal as you possibly can during the day. And because I started out of bed late because my TikTok live went longer than I expected, because I get distracted and get tuned to the conversations and forget. Yeah. Stuff. Sorry, should open my look at the camera because bear in mind. And that's also why me not being able to get to a lot of detail is another reason I have a hard time bringing up topics for both my channels, is because but and why don't you go out and do stuff? Because I work all day, and when you come, work all day, and then excuse me, you just want to stay away, and you work with the public, you just want to stay away. People think that people worry about is what about if your job sees this and they see it? I really couldn't give a care, because just because. Let's leave it at that. What else? I should mention today is September 11th, so the day that Twin Towers hit plane. I was like, what? You don't seem so serious, so sad about it. I am. It's just, it happened. We can't go back. And, yeah, do remember. How can I forget? I can remember exactly where I was. I was in middle school, gym class, in the locker room. When I heard about the Twin Towers being hit. Which tells you how long it's been since then. If you didn't already know. We want to be right back. And I'm back. And I almost did oopsie doopsie because I almost forgot to start latching this binder before I started recording, and that would have been no to YouTube. Not necessarily because, but, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And why do I get all jittery when my partners look at me? They look at me and I just don't know why they're looking at me. And they're like, nothing? Why are you looking at me like that then? You're adorable. No, I'm not. That's me. Oh. I'm shy. When it comes to that stuff. One, two, three. I cough every morning because my allergies. Because I'm laying down at night. And the congestion from my nose goes down my throat. Yeah, it sounds nasty. It is nasty. It goes down my throat and I have to cough it up in the morning. So wonderful. So fun. Oh, I hate this. When you get a fresh tat. You need to put a shirt on. Makes it a little more difficult. And I know some of my anxieties because I took I get one day off of work a week. And I don't know what I'm going to be walking back into. And I know, you don't give, you said you didn't give a crap about your job. I don't, but also, I do. And I hate not knowing what I'm not supposed to be thinking about this. I'm not supposed to be stressing myself out about this because it's not worth it. So we're not going to talk about it. So all it's going to do is suck the energy out of me. And I need the energy for work. I hate this shirt. I tried to find a shirt online and I couldn't find it. I don't want to wear this shirt. Have it. They didn't have it in my size. So I have to check again later. So I have to buy a new shirt. But they didn't have my size. I'll be fine. It was rough with my dad too. Oh, it's too rough. What if I'm overreacting? I know I'm overreacting. Just don't like this shirt. I've had this discussion before on one of my vlogs. Don't know which channel. I don't like this shirt. I really don't. Don't like the way it feels. I just don't like it. I have to wear it because I need to. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload. And as always, thank you for watching and have an amazing day.